Welcome back, everybody. Folks, you know my first guest tonight as an Emmy-winning and Oscar-nominated actor from The People versus O.J. Simpson. This is Us, an American Fiction. He now stars in Paradise.
I saw the body. I saw the blood. President Bradford was murdered. Many of you knew Agent Billy Pace, and they told you he killed himself. And that's a lie, too. Samantha Redmond, codenamed Sinatra, is behind this. She's pulling the strings, and the other billionaires are marching in step. But that ends now. We're taking control of the city. And when we do, we will find justice for the president, for Billy, and for every one of us who went through hell to get here.
Please welcome back to The Late Show, Sterling K. Brown. There you go. There you go. Uh-huh.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Thank
There
you,
go.
guys.
It's good to see you again.
Good to see you, man.
We got to see you this past week because you were a presenter at the Oscars. Let me get out the fanciness.
Yes, sir.
Look at that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tropical weave, very nice.
The white jacket, it's good contrast.
Oh, it's very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
You pop.
I pop.
You
I
pop.
Yeah.
Not your first Oscars. You were there last year as a nominee.
Correct.
Is it more enjoyable or more relaxing, less nerve-wracking to go to present rather than, to be, wondering whether you're
Easy
going to win?
both years because I knew Robert Downey Jr. was going to win. I didn't have to prep a speech. I was laid back like, ooh, this the Oscars. I'm happy to be in the room.
Didn't even plan anything.
Planned nothing.
Okay.
Everybody knew. I knew it was going.
Yeah, we kind of knew.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It was all good.
Those rooms are, exciting. The parties are lavish.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy that? Who do you enjoy seeing?
I enjoy
you can
the
see
parties.
everybody
You get
there.
a chance to kick it. You see, so I was backstage at the Oscars getting ready to present, and I saw Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. So that's Harry and Sally doing their thing. Then I see Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey. I'm like, oh, I know y'all. Like, hey, aunties, like, that's real cool. Then you go to the parties afterwards. Jay-Z throws a party with his wife. What's her name? What's her?
Yeah.
You
I've
know
heard of
what I'm
her. I've
saying?
heard of her.
That sister.
Yeah.
She rocking a cowboy hat. He playing a tambourine. I'm like, what's going on? This is my life right now?
Wow.
LeBron is chilling up in the... It's crazy,
Wow.
bro. It's
Just
good
you
time.
hanging out with Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I'm like, I see them. They don't, like, he gave me a hug for a second. He did give me a hug.
I never got a hug.
And, well, But he gave me a hug and then I'm going about my business. I talked to Lupita Nyong'o for most of the night. She's
Oh,
she's wonderful.
Fantastic.
She's wonderful.
And lovely. Okay, of course, people, they want you to you to talk about Paradise.
Yes.
Okay, this is a rare show
Thank
that
you.
is both a critical and a popular hit at the same time. You're executive producer and star. When you first saw the script, when you first heard about the idea, did you sense that you had something special?
I knew it was something special. So it's written by Dan Fogelman, who also wrote This Is Us, right? And I'm one of the, thank you.
Yes.
One of the few people who's had a chance to read the pilot for This Is Us and the pilot for Paradise. And each time I said, you son of a gun, you did it again. Like, he has these twists, and I don't want to give it away for anybody who hasn't seen it, but if you've seen it, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? And it's like he has you think something's going this way, and then all of a sudden it just goes, it turns the other way, and then it takes you on a wild ride. It's
Well,
cool.
everybody agrees. I mean, the notices are fantastic.
Yeah.
LA Times, why Hulu's Paradise is a TV show worth obsessing over.
Right.
New Yorker, Paradise is manna for the moment.
That's food from heaven.
Yeah, Esquire, Paradise restored my belief in TV with one great twist.
Hallelujah.
And New York Times, Paradise is a wild ride political thriller.
No doubt.
You gotta enjoy that, because that doesn't happen every day.
It doesn't happen every day,
Yeah.
and to do it with the same creator and to have lightning strike twice, like, I say to God be the glory. I feel blessed.
So now I understand, even though the whole season has been out, the finale for season 1 was on Tuesday.
Correct.
You still don't want to give away twists for the people who haven't seen it yet.
Exactly.
Which is very nice of you. What can you tell the people who have not seen any of it yet?
Political thrill ride. I can tell you that the president gets killed within the first few minutes. I'm a Secret Service agent who's in charge of taking care of him, so not doing my job terribly well. But then I'm trying to figure out what exactly happened to him and why. It starts there. That's the tip of the iceberg. The iceberg is big, and it goes deeper and deeper as time goes on.
Okay, so there are twists. There are twists here.
Yes.
People love the twist.
Yeah.
People want to get twisted, but they also kind of want to know what the twist is.
They kind of think they want to know what the twist is, but if you tell them, then they didn't get a chance to get twisted. It's good to get it in real time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do people try to wheedle it out of you? Do you have family members who try to come on, you can tell me?
Tons of people. My wife tries to get stuff out of me all the time.
Do you tell her?
Nah.
How does she feel about that?
She needs to get twisted too.
That's trust. Why don't you?
Because I know the experience of reading it myself and how I felt when I found out. I wouldn't want to deprive anybody of that experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
All right. She's never gotten mad about it.
No.
Okay.
Sheila, what you have to tell your wife about is if you have a love scene. If there's a love scene, you have to give them fair warning. Be like, at the end of episode 3, you see some things. If you want to watch, go ahead. If you don't, you deserve fair warning. That's what I give her prep.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And sometimes she's like, I'm gonna check this out. She isn't too. Yeah.
Okay. Without spoiling anything,
Yeah.
You could say that climate change plays some part in this show.
It does indeed.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Was it surreal for this show to be launched when such a devastating event as the California wildfires were going on?
Yeah, it was. I was actually in France working on a movie, so I was separated from my family the whole time the fires were happening. I have dear friends of mine who live in Altadena who lost their home, friends in the Palisades, et cetera. So I was thankful that my home was safe, but you have this weird sort of feeling of being thankful, but also your heart is breaking for all the people who did lose their homes. But to know that we were going to be introducing a show that dealt with climate change while climate change was actively affecting where I lived was very surreal. It also just came out right after the election cycle, and there's a lot of comments that we have about power and who's really in power and attachment to finances, et cetera. The show is more timely than I anticipated it being, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. It's the thing. Yeah.
All right. We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Sterling K. Brown, everybody. Stick around.